everybody, and welcome back to Holly Harvest Farm. So today, we've got a job to do. We're gonna be on the mower for a couple of hours today. We only have to do this a few times a year. This year we are doing it, I feel like, an extra time just because of the weather. We've gotten some rain lately and we've needed to mow the pasture. So our pasture is about 3 acres, which there's part of it. And so it's about a 3 acre pasture. This is the main spot where the horses graze. It's the only spot where the horses graze. It goes all the way up there to the top corner. It's big. Okay? It's a big patch. I, however, do not have a very big lawnmower. There's a 54-inch deck. That's it. When we moved to the property, I needed a mower. And so this is what we ended up getting because I needed something to mow around the yard. If you were here from the very beginning, you would have seen this is not what this looked like. So I needed something small. Now I could use something much bigger. We just don't have it. So this is what I use. It is a Cub Cadet 100Z, and we're gonna go as fast as we can around here. It does not have to be a pretty cut. That's one of the things. It does not have to be a pretty cut. It just has to get cut. The horses are not eating the tall stuff, which is natural for them. So we got to cut it down so that way they'll eat more of it. We're hoping that the pasture we're going to look into some things to maybe make the pasture a little bit better as far as what's out here for the horses. They're eating, everybody's healthy, everybody's fine, but we would like to make it a bit of a healthier pasture. And so for right now, we just got to mow it down. Some of this grass is, I don't know, probably a foot tall. Other parts is only this tall from the horses. So it's kind of an interesting cut. I'm actually going to do it kind of in two different sections. We're going to take care of this part up here, which is part of the L from the Elwoods section. And then I'm going to take care of the big part. So we're going to take care of this part first. I'm going to kind of box it out and go around here. So yeah, we got to mow the pasture. Putting on some podcast on my big earmuffs, and that's what we're doing today. So come on, let's go. All right, so that little square up there is done. Now comes the big part of the pasture. Yeah, I know, it's a little mower. It's gonna take me a while, but it's where we're at. That part of the pasture looks really good, so that's a plus. One thing that was interesting that I don't think was caught on the camera was all the birds that were flying down, small bluebirds and things like that were eating the bugs that I was kicking up. I was not expecting that. I don't know if it's just because it's early in the morning or what it is, but yeah. So now we're gonna go out and go mow the rest of the pasture. I don't know, one of those jobs you gotta do. So come on, let's go. My mower just died. I have I don't know, a little bit more to do. It just died. Not out of gas, but it just died. I'm not sure. It was bogging down a little bit, and I don't know. Always something. Let's see. All right, so I was able to get the tractor to limp its way in. I don't know, it's weird. It ran full speed. Maybe it was just overheated. We were out there for 2+ hours of mowing, so might have just been hot. I didn't want to change the oil on it, so I don't know. Seemed to be, we were chugging along perfectly fine, and then it just kind of bogged down and stopped. But whatever. So just one of those deals. So yeah, that is mowing the pasture. We only do it a few times a year. It needs to be done, and so that's what we did today. I know this machine is not quite big enough or I should be using a bigger machine. How about that? Just to make my life easier, that I don't have to do 1,000 passes out there, but we don't have one. This is what we're dealing with. So whatever. Yeah. And yeah. So that's going to be it for Holly Harvest Farm this week. I'll drop in a couple of clips of some of the animals. The chickens are yelling at me right now. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining us this week. And hopefully the mower's fine, and we'll see you next time. Bye.